Hello everyone and welcome back to Sudden Wealth. I hope you guys are doing very well. If you do enjoy the content, please consider dropping that like and subscribe. So first, point of order, I'm considering a live stream tomorrow evening. Let me know if that would be good for you guys. It's been a while since I've done one, so I would be very keen to do another one. And maybe go through some of these crazier periods. And willing to see the feedback and to have the most attendance as possible. So let's go right to the chase. Today we had a bit of a positive day all in general. Bitcoin is above 63,000 again. I still think so tomorrow is the halving. I think we are about 30 hours away or so. Look, I still think the halving is a buy the rumor sell the news event. So I do think we're still gonna see Bitcoin at 45 to 50k. Now, am I saying that we're gonna stay below 50k for a long time? Is it gonna be a short week, meaning tick like this? Who knows? I don't think we're gonna stay long there, but I still think we're gonna see Bitcoin 45 to 50k, and then probably that's actually gonna be the last time we're gonna see Bitcoin at those levels. We'll see. We'll see if I'm right. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe we're gonna have the first buy the rumor, buy the news event of all time. Possible. So this is why I don't trade this kind of stuff. You see, this is why I prefer, okay, there's a price in which Bitcoin I think is likely to go to. If it goes there, I accumulate. So to me, it's very simple. 2022, 2023, and part of 2024, accumulate. Rest of 2024, rotate between lottery tickets that do very well into the core coins. And if things do dramatically well, rotate into cash a little bit just to de-risk my exposure and basically, live a bit stress-free without, being constantly shaking, waiting for the next. Of course, I also don't behave like that. But although I'm always typically confident and calm, I am human, just like you. There are periods where I doubt myself. There are periods where I get the urge to do something stupid, and it takes a lot of self-control to sit on my hands and stay the course. So if basically I de-risk, let's say, half of my position, in theory, I should be able to do a better sound decision. So far, I think I've done pretty well, but in any case, I'm just human like anybody else. Now, overall, the halving will be something positive. You're reducing the new supply in half. So less supply, stable to increasing demand, price goes up. Now, Bitcoin follows the cycle of liquidity in the system better than any other asset class. And the reason is very simple. It's heavily dominated by retail. So you see all the impact of liquidity and all the impact of investor psychology at a much deeper level. Things like buying green candles, selling red candles, going all in after something went up 100-fold, etc., etc. This is how retail behaves, and most retail gets annihilated. Now, there are a few who do well, who learn, but eventually, most of the times, the first cycle they do really poor. Now, there's going to be a dangerous period, which is everyone's favorite period, and it's my least favorite period. You see, I'm a bit of a crazy guy. My favorite period of crypto is the bear market. This is where I get to buy all the things that I like, 80 to 95% off. The bull market is when you start to feel the urge to FOMO into stuff. This is the time where garbage and scams go through the roof, and it becomes extremely hard to discern which is which. Moreover, it becomes extremely hard to know when to sell. So this is why people, every time, in every cycle, they see their coins going through, they bought a few coins that did very well, they went through the moon, and then they refuse to sell because they convince themselves about certain thing that's going to happen, which obviously doesn't. And then by the time they pay attention, they're already down 70%. Now they are still way, way, way up, but they start thinking, okay, let this thing go up one more time, and then I will sell. Then I will sell, right? Because I had $1 million, 2 days ago, and now I have 300K. Now 300K is great, but $1 million was a big thing. So let this thing go to 750, and I get out. Unfortunately, 2 weeks later, it's no longer 300K, it's 175K. And by the end of the bear market, they are down to 80K or something, or they even lose money. This is very sad. This happens all the time. Just check some stories on Twitter or on X, and you'll see exactly what I mean. So that's the point. The full-fledged bull market is, it's my least favorite time, because it becomes very hard to know exactly what to buy. Now, to some degree, everything is going up at the same time. But the problem is, good projects and bad projects are going up at the same time. And in many cases, the bad projects are actually running faster than the good ones. And then it becomes difficult to discern, okay, am I actually in the good stuff? Or was I lucky and I got garbage? And one of these days I wake up and the rug is pulled underneath me, and then I will be, feeling sorry for myself for not getting out of this garbage coin, although I had all the signs that it was a complete disaster. I don't know. The reason why I also don't like it, it's because it's a time where all YouTubers pop up. This is where, unfortunately, and this is just a good example, right? I dropped a video the other day saying this 10 coins gonna 100x. I had a lot of views. But then my last video was actually much more intellectual, much more important. It has a fraction of the views, because people want to go into channels that say these 10 coins will 500x in a month, and that those 10 coins will 1000x in 2 months, and this coin will go from 100K market cap to $1 billion in 3 weeks. And this is what people want to read. And the incentive of the game, unfortunately, of course, I refuse to do it. Why? Because I don't need your money. I don't need your views. I'm fine on my own. So I can be honest and transparent. I don't need to lie. I've already said which coins I'm losing, which coins I'm winning, which coins I was rug pulled, etc. I don't hide anything, because I don't need to. But if I wanted to, make this channel, I don't know, my livelihood or whatever, I would just be pumping here videos about the next 10x coins all day long. And this is unfortunately what YouTubers will do. Now, what is the sad part is that for a while they will be right, for a very short while, but not because they are smart, not because they've seen something nobody did. They just called enough coins that a few of them are going up. And because it's a bull market, they're going up a lot. And people who are new to the game, they'll say, oh my God, this guy's a genius. Let me buy his course for $5,000. Let me, subscribe for his program for 12 months, whatever, until they start discovering that all the money is getting lost into this. And by the way, if you say something like, oh my God, out of your 100 picks, only 2 did well. If you say something like this, you get banned. And so congratulations. You just spent $5,000 learning how to lose money. And the first time you ask a question, which is a legitimate one, you get banned and muted from a Discord, from wherever the case may be. So welcome to YouTube Finance. Now, unfortunately, the SEC is more concerned about, going after Solana, I guess, or after Pulse Chain, instead of actually looking into these guys who are very public. And I want to say this because this has been quite a while. Last bear market, 2022, Celsius went bankrupt. Celsius, BlockFi, Voyager, FTX, all of this. Now, you had influencers, because their addresses are doxed, saying things like, oh, buy Celsius, it's going to recover, it's going to do great, blah, blah, blah. At the same time, they were withdrawing everything they had in Celsius into their own private wallets. So they were actually actively, and I'm not talking about 1 or 2 influencers, I'm talking about hundreds of them. They were talking to their audience to buy this garbage, BlockFi and the likes, while they were exiting the platform. So they were basically convincing as many people as possible to go into these platforms to basically lose everything. Because don't forget, when you have your money in an exchange, you become an unsecured creditor. That means that if the thing goes bankrupt, your coins are not really your coins, and you're going to find out very quickly what it means to actually lose all your money and have your assets, or what you thought to be your assets, doing very well. And this happened the last bull market. People completely forgot already, because I see that some of these people are gaining back their popularity. Doesn't matter. You had a guy who was promoting Luna and was caught involved in a Luna related scam. He launched his meme coin on the top of the meme coins, of course, dumping into his following. And he's already talking about how to find the next 100x altcoins. And unfortunately, his popularity is growing, and this is the state of YouTube finance. Now, I have no dreams of grandeur. I know I'm not going to change people's mind. I know probably I won't reach 1% of all the people involved. But if some people can get their tools to avoid all this scammy stuff, and understand that the bull market can be a lot of fun, but it's designed to trick you and to destroy you, hopefully you'll bypass all this garbage. And I will outright say it, I wouldn't spend a penny, I wouldn't even take it for free. Any of these courses by any of these people, not even if they were given. Because you always need to ask yourself, and you always need to think about this yourself. Why would someone so successful, someone who's such a visionary, like someone who could make so much money in crypto, right? Because they see everything, they know all the patterns, it's going to go up and down, and oh, this coin is going to go 100x, and that coin 1000x, and that. If they know all of this, why do they need your $20 membership fee? And why do they need you to spend $200 to buy their course? Why? It's like, I'm Warren Buffett, I'm a great investor, by the way, buy my course for $100. Hey, what? Why? Why would I do that? So you're telling me that you found the secret sauce for investing success, investing that gives you returns way better than the best investors in the world, and you're willing to sell them for $100. Really? You see, be very careful, because when these influencers get one thing right by mistake, by the way, it's complete fluke, they will only talk about that one. They will ignore the other 99. You see, I just saw another video of Joe Paris that came out today or yesterday. Once again, a bunch of other 10 coins and 20 coins that will do 100x. This must be just in the past month. I think he talked about 100 coins in 30 days. All of them will do 100x. So the question becomes, why does he need you to join his groups and all of this? Why? Think about it. And with that, guys, thank you very much. I'll catch you in the next one. Don't forget, I'll drop that link for a live stream, and I hope you guys can pop up. Don't forget, drop the like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.